Okay guys, this is part 2 of the Bristol Sound. Step 2 of the Bristol Sound, which is the gluing technique. First of all, I just want to talk you through this drum group, how I've come to this drum. Still needs a bit of processing, but how I've done it is the break one-shot pack, free sample pack, link below. Because for the Bristol Sound you must use breaks, but we don't just want breaks as we're not making jungle, so we've chopped the breaks up, etc, etc, and then I've written them in here. We use the calling one, but I've layered it up as well. Basically it's like this, so that's the low end, that's a normal kick, and then that's the high end, and it's exactly the same frequency pretty much, splitting it. So you've got top end of the break, bottom end of the normal kick, what you normally use. The next step for this was, once I've got my kick snare, I actually made the snare early, so the snare is slightly early like this on the track delay, so you might just want to nudge it that way a bit, or that way, whichever you're watching it from, early. So kick, snare comes slightly early just to be a bit more snappy. And then when you've got your hats, we've used the shaker. This is the monkey shaker from the free pack, but then I've gone in here, click it, then you do Alt Shift A, is that right? Yep, and then Alt Shift U. So Alt Shift A is to grab everything, Alt Shift U is to bring up your quantize, and I've gone for 16T, 18%. Okay, so mess around with percents. You don't want too much, you don't want swing on the kick snare, but you do want swing on your shakers and hats, so that's what we've got for shakers and hats. Cool. And also ghost notes. These ghost notes are not by the snare, these are from the break, but I've also stuck the same swing on it. So we've got swing on shakers, hats and breaks, ghost notes only. Yep, our main snare is slightly early on the track delay. And then for your levels, we've got kick is like 2 dB louder than the snare or similar, and then hats and everything is like 10 dB lower than that. So I clipped the sides of the shakers and stuff. I haven't done that yet, but you can clip the sides only with the BX clipper. I'm not sure which clipper you guys are using, but clipping the sides is a good way to thicken it up. Remember, you want it wider in the sides, wider in the clip, in the shakers and stuff as well, but I've been using the wider plugin, free plugin, and you can, if you stick a mono on it first, you can put a wider on it, pull up this thing, this low bypass, so you can keep it mono, all that's mono, just the top end spreading. Right, cool. So after that you've got this sub here, which is the phase plant. This is nice Reese sub, which is in this month's pack. Okay, I'm gonna make it a bit late. Okay, now that's your sub, so let's label it. We've got sub, drums, okay, and then this technique is about grouping them, so grab them, Command and G, call it sub and drum, okay, solo it. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is the console, because we want to give it like some character as we glue it together. The Neve console I'm using, and I'm going to start at the top, so boost this and find the frequency we like. That sounds pretty cool. And then we're just reducing the volume. Cool. Okay, so that's one step towards doing it, but ChatGPT told me that the Bristol crowd, I know I'm from Yorkshire, but the Bristol crowd, let me know if you're from Bristol, is this true or not? This is controversial. I'm putting a transient shape on the sub and drum group. Sounds quite fat actually. I'm going to try the Pro Q now because it's going a bit harsh. See these frequencies, we can dip them. Cool, and then ChatGPT were telling me, so don't blame me guys, but give this technique a go. A very short reverb as well to glue it. Cool, then you can also stick on your multiband saturator. I'll put that before the transient now. Chop it into 4, let's have a listen. And I'm going to use saturation. Put it on this mode because I think this is for the, if it's rhythmical. Frequency wants to be high. And we can roll it back as desired. Try saturation again. Nice, so it's hitting that snare pretty nice. And I'm going to go for tube. Always rolling it back on the mix. Cool. Now you might want to like create a bit of space above that. Hybrid reverb's always good, and this echo is pretty good these days, but let's just bang these on their own audio, and then you can just get some grain or like a rim or something. Just try a rim. Don't think we've unsoloed that. Cool, let's put this delay, put the reverb to 1.4. More feedback. Cool, we don't want to repeat that though. We probably want some form of grain. So if you've got your Serum 2 out, if you're repping Serum 2, click granular, go into the free sample pack, link below. And get the raspberries maybe. Make sure you're in the right octave. Cool, so drag that on by the audio, see what it's like. And then you're just getting a bit of weirdness on top with the spatial component. Cool, so what do you reckon? One more quick thing. I think the side chain has to be fast. See here, the floor's fully down, so my kick snare's fully cutting through, and the attack super low, release super low. Because you want all the shakers and everything, you don't want to be skipping out on them and letting the gate push them away or anything. You want to, as soon as that kick or snare snaps in and out, back to your shakers, okay?